Everyone, I want to talk to you today about Google Business Pages. In 2023, Google Business Pages are critical for you to be managing, and I'm going to explain why. If you've ever noticed when you do a Google search, often what you see at the very top of the page is a map with several red arrows pointing to companies that do that product or service in that area. That's called what we call that is the map pack. The map pack is 100% driven by your Google Business Pages, not your website. Your website populates the results that happen below, the organic results, but that map area is generated by your Google Business Page. And because Google's putting it in such a prominent place, it's critical that you have your Google Business Page operating as well as it could. So I'm going to point out a couple things today to make sure your Google page is as optimized as it can be. The first thing we're going to look at is your profile. You want to open that up and you want to review these areas and make sure that they all make sense. One of my clients that owns a wellness spa in Southern California is allowing me to use his page as an example today. So his business name, the Gardens Wellness Spa, the categories he operates in. He's a massage spa as his primary, but here's some secondary categories. A description that explains what his company does and the different products or services they offer. The day they opened. Phone numbers, website, a menu link. If you have a service page on your website, you could use that as a menu link. The business location along with the address, where that needle shows up, it should show there. And the areas that this company services. You see the different cities that they show that are service areas, as well as Orange County, California. The hours of operation and any holiday hours they may have. And that's pretty much it. If you're a women-owned business, if you have wheelchair accessible restroom, you can fill all these things in. But the very first thing you want to do is make sure that all this information is correct. That's going to be in your edit profile right here. This should be what it looks like when you log into your Google Business Page. The other thing that you could do is you can add services. So if you click on this tab, it's going to show all the different things that they offer. And you can put pricing in here if you'd like. I'll show you. You could put the service, couples massage. The price is fixed at $140. And you can put a brief description of what that service is. You can put all your services. You can list all of them in here and make sure they're all listed. Again, this is going to help Google know what your business does. So you can put in all the different categories of the product services that you offer right in here, as well as a description. Another area you can put this information is in your products. This company, offers a variety of different products. The nice thing about this is you can actually really take advantage of even driving a link back to your existing website. So you can put product name, age management facial, select a category. Category is facial treatments. The product price is $85. You could have a description up to 1,000 characters to really discuss what this service is. And then you can provide a link back to your website to the exact page that talks about that. You could do that for all of your services that you offer. So let's go ahead, and if you look, they have a variety of different products and services. Again, you can see how having these filled out properly is really going to be telling Google about what you offer. It's going to allow them to make sure you're showing up in the search results that you want to show up in. You can also turn on your calls. You can see that in the last, from December 22nd to May 20, the last 6 months, they had 721 calls that came directly from this page. So these calls didn't come from any other sources. These are people that saw this listing and clicked on the call button, and that they missed 45 of those calls, and they answered 721. And it'll tell you the day, how long the phone call was. It'll track your phone call so you can see if it's working or not. The other thing you can look at is you can always track your performance of this page. And you can look right here, and this will tell you the overview in the last 6 months. It'll show you a 6-month trend, and you can look at calls. You can look at how many calls have come in a given month. You can look at the website clicks that have come in a given month and different things of that nature. It'll give you the exact results. Again, the website clicks are actually coming from when somebody sees your listing, which is right here on the right. that's how your listing's going to look. They could click this button to go to your website. They could click this button to call, or they could click this button to get directions. And that's going to register in those performance numbers. How many people are calling? How many people are visiting your website or asking for directions? So really a lot of information can be put in here. And last but not least, we're going to talk about photos and posts. You could go into here, click add photos. You could add your logo. You could add a cover photo, or you could just add regular pictures that you want. You want to optimize those pictures with the proper title, as well as, if you optimize the images before you put them in, you're going to get better results. But if you click right here, it's going to open up a page. You could select the photo you want to add. You could add the photo right there. Also, if you go down right here, it allows you to do updates. You can see right here that they did a Mother's Day update here, which had a nice graphic card with wishing a very happy Mother's Day. That was a recent post that they did. But here's the exciting thing about updates. If you want to add an update, it allows you to add a description. It allows you to add a button, either book, order online, buy, learn more, sign up, or call now, and you could add a picture. So very much the same as a social media post, you can continue to add content onto this page to talk about products, services, projects you've worked on, things like that, along with pictures that have been optimized. And by adding to this page, it's going to continue to add more and more content for Google to know what your company does, as well as Google likes to see activity. So if you're posting pictures and updates on a regular basis, your website's going to start trickling up those search results in that map pack. Last but not least, and I know I've talked about this in other sessions, are Google reviews. You can see this company has 127 Google reviews, which is a good number. Their average is 4.7 stars, which is also a decent number. You want to have a program internally at your company to try to cultivate reviews on a consistent basis. There's a link here you can send people to get reviews. Basically, get more reviews. You click right here. It'll give you a link you can add in an email. I like to tell people that if you send out a follow-up email after the service saying thank you for your service, you can include that link and say, if you're so inclined, we would appreciate a review if you feel strongly and are inclined to leave us one. If you do that on a consistent basis, you're going to have a steady flow of reviews coming in, and Google likes to see fresh reviews coming into the profile. That also percolates you to the top of those results. When somebody leaves you a review, by all means, go in and respond to that review. Tell somebody, thank you for the kind words. We appreciate your business. If it's a negative review, say, we're sorry you had a bad experience. What can we do to help? You always want to reply to your reviews. All of these things combined are really going to help you to have a very good Google business page and allow you to show up in the top of those map pack results, which again is very critical in 2023 because so many people are looking at those results and never getting beyond them to the organic results driven by your website. These are all driven by your Google business page. So if you're not showing up, sometimes people are making a choice before they even ever get to the organic results that are derived by your website. So this is as important, in my opinion, as your website. You definitely want to make sure these things are optimized. You want to make sure you're updating it regularly. I think you're going to see some really good results if you do that on a consistent basis. Hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you can get your Google business page performing for you. Take care. Thank you for watching.